Hello everyone, Ceri the Crafter here, that's C-E-R-I the Crafter, and this is a bit of a bonus video. Okay, it's the month of March and I'm currently running the hashtag Mixed Media March 25 challenge, and as part of that challenge I'm releasing a project per day. Now yesterday, the 18th, I released this project and everyone loved it, but the amount of people who asked how did I make the tissue paper in the background has got to the point where I'm like, I'm just going to try and recreate it for you. So as we know, you can't recreate something perfectly a second time when it comes to working on the gel plate. But I know the techniques I use because I only did it the day before yesterday, and I will share with you an attempt to try and remake it for you. So I've got my 12 by 12 gel press here. I've got my 4-inch speedball brayer. I have got wet strength tissue. Now, it doesn't have to be wet strength tissue, but it does need to be a paper that's got a certain amount of strength to it because you're going to be putting it down, lifting it off. It's going to get wet and stuff like that. I'm also using titanium white and Mars black. Now, I'm hoping this video isn't going to be very long. In fact, I know it's not going to be very long because it's not a very long process. So I'm just going to put black and white dots across my gel plate. I tend to put more white than I do black, and then I'm going to just randomly bray it in any direction. I'm not looking for a perfect anything. Don't over brayer this. Okay, so there you go. So I've got that on there. Then I'm going to come in with my tissue, put it down, give it a swipe, lift it up. I'm going to put it down, give it another wipe, lift it up. I'm going to keep doing that until the majority of everything is off this gel plate. And what you'll find is as the paint's drying at different rates, it will pick up different pieces and you'll just be layering and layering and layering. I tried to go and do all of the edges because why not? I'm going to be using the whole sheet in the end anyway. But you can see why I said you need to have a piece of paper that's strong enough to endure this sort of treatment. I think you can probably do it with normal paper, but just be aware that you're picking up and putting down, is what I'm saying. So we're not finished yet, mind you. I'll turn this over in a second. You can see my plate is getting cleaner and cleaner as I go. And I don't mind that there's a few creases in it. And funnily enough, the reason I managed to come up with this technique in the first place was cleaning my gel plate. Right, that's relatively clean there. And you can now see what we've got here. We've got like quite a dark and mysterious background. So now I come in again and I'm going to take another bit of tissue. Oh, it doesn't have to be wet strength. It just needs to be some sort of tissue, okay? Or actually it could be, what's the other thing? It could be greaseproof paper. It could be anything like that. And I'm going to put a couple of dots, well, I'm going to put 4 dots of paint down. And I've scrunched this up, undo it, and then scrunch it back. I want it quite loose in its structure. And then I'm going to come in, I'm going to dab across here. Now I have to move relatively quickly because some of these are thin layers of white and will start to dry. I just come in and I repeat the process. I give it a wipe, give it a lift. Give it a wipe, give it a lift. And I again keep going until I pretty much got everything off the surface. Now, it's up to you. If you find that the piece looks too white for you, do the same, but do it with a little bit of black. I think it's probably going to be all right for me at the moment. So there you go. That is how I created it. Let's see if I get that a little bit down there. Now, I've got stuff left on the plate. That's totally fine. I've got more than enough pieces of paper hanging around that need another layer of something. So just taking the edges off there so I don't miss them. But there you go. That was how I did it. Again, as I said, if you want to bring the darkness back, just do the same technique that I did with the white, but do it with the black. Just build it up and build it up and build it up. And it doesn't have to be black and white. This works with any color combination, as you can tell. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I just need to wipe my hands. Actually, I'm not going to wipe my hands. I'm just going to, I don't want to grab my sign with hands that got paint on it. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. Hopefully that explained the technique at least. We knew I couldn't duplicate it. So I'm Ceri the Crafter. That's Ceri the Crafter. I'll see you later. Bye now.